The Boston Red Sox have a serious problem on their hands that comes after their atrocious homestand over the last 10 games. This is Red Sox Digest. I am Sean Barry. Before we get into anything, if you are a part of the 78.4% that is not subscribed, please make sure you do so. Help us on our journey to 3,000 subscribers. The Red Sox have just finished a 10-game homestand against the Baltimore Orioles, New York Mets, and Atlanta Braves, and it was definitely disappointing. The Red Sox only won one of those series, and it was against the Mets. They should have won every single one of those series, especially the one against the Orioles, who are the worst team in the American League. The Red Sox tied the series with them, losing 5-1 today. That was atrocious today. It was some of the worst baseball I've ever seen played. They literally looked like a little league team out there. It was not fun to watch. The only thing that I was excited about over the last 2 days was Marcelo Meyer being called up, and today he had 2 hits, and that was amazing to see, and I'm glad it finally happened. Roman Anthony is next. Thank the Lord. We need him. He's so good at baseball. Please call him up as soon as possible. But what I have for you today, Alex Cora had some things to say after the game today that didn't sit very well with me. I'm kind of losing it on Cora a little bit. If I'm just going to be completely honest, I'm almost done with him. He's constantly shown this season, at least, that he doesn't know how to use his pitching bullpen correctly. He just has been making wrong decisions after wrong decisions almost every game. That's why the Red Sox are 27-28, because he's made poor decisions that haven't put them over the hump that they could be at, and we all know they could be at. They are a very solid baseball team with really solid talent, so I don't know why he's making mistakes like this. Yes, the bullpen sucks. Yes, Craig Breslow should get guys that like relief pitchers that are super solid. We have that. We have Hendricks, Chapman. Hendricks is probably going to get traded after what he was saying last week. Chapman, who's balling. We have these guys that are good names. Whitlock, he just hasn't shown out. That's not Cora's fault that they're not playing good. It's Cora's fault that he's putting these guys in the situations they're going in, if that makes sense, with having their starters go 6 innings when they could go 7 and a third, 7 and 2/3, and then bringing their bullpen in. But having these guys go 5 innings, then taking them out in the 6th, then having the bullpen play the rest of the game and give up runs so we lose. That's what has happened this season constantly, and I'm not it's not acceptable. I'm not thrilled that this is happening, and we need to change that. Alex Cora did say we didn't gain momentum, we didn't lose momentum. After the Red Sox lost 5-1 today at Fenway Park to the Baltimore Orioles. They suck. They're literally so bad at baseball, and somehow we tie a series with them. That should not happen. We should have won every game this series, but that didn't happen because of mistakes we made on and off the field. So we have to fix this. We have to. It's something that if we want to play October baseball, we have to change. Because clearly we're 27-28. There's going to be no October baseball for the foreseeable future in Boston unless we turn it around this season, start winning games, and play like a baseball team should play, a solid baseball team. We have these guys that are super good. Duran, Willier Gold Glove, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Meyer now, Trevor Story. We have Nick Sogard. We have Garrett Crochet, Walker Buehler. We have these solid pieces, and we're somehow losing almost every game. So explain that to me. That's what I need. I don't care about we have been losing momentum. So it's not that we didn't gain momentum, you're right, but we're still losing momentum is what he should have said, because they went 5-5 in a 10-game homestand at Fenway Park. If you have a 10-game homestand, you should win 7 of those, 8 of those. You look like you can't win at home, and that's not something that if we want to play October baseball, you need to win at home. But clearly, that's not happening. So something has to be changed, whether it's personnel or player. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Red Sox. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to fire people. I don't know if they're going to trade people. I don't know if they're going to sign people. I don't know if they're going to DFA people, call people up, do all of this stuff. But this has to change. The Red Sox are now 27-28, and they have been they've been 500, a little bit over, a little bit under all season. But they're pretty much a 500 baseball club. They're pure mid, which pisses me off because of the talent that we have. I just named a few guys. So being 500 and having this much talent is not acceptable either. I think our problem lies with our coaching staff and our front office. We have the talent, we have the players, they're just not being used correctly in the right spots. So something has to change. I don't know if it's the payroll, I don't know if it's trading people. Somehow we're not spending the money that notice how all of the good teams in the league are teams that spend a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, me too. And the Red Sox aren't one of those because they haven't spent a ridiculous amount of money in years. So we need to do that. It takes money to make money in this league. Hate that or love it, it happens. People complain about why ticket prices are so high for these really solid teams when they come to Boston. That's because these teams are so good that they need to pay their guys. I would rather spend like $100 a ticket when the Yankees come to town or more and go to a parade in October than spend $50 or $20 when a team that's trash comes in. You know what I'm saying? If a team that's trash comes in and the tickets are $20 or cheaper and I'm spending that and we don't play October baseball, or when this crappy team comes in and I'm spending $60, $70 when this team comes in just to see our stars play because our team is so good, it's a high demand, and we play October baseball, I would take that any day of the week. I can sit on my couch and watch every game and watch October baseball if I wanted to, but that's not going to happen this season for the Red Sox because they're 27-28 at the end of May. That's garbage. I'm sorry, that's terrible. We have to fix that. It's bad. 1 run over the last 15 innings is what the bottom of that tweet says. 15 innings, 1 run. That's almost 2 games with 1 single run. Last night, they played and they scored 1 run. Now it changed to 2. So, because today they scored 1 run. Last night they scored 1 run. They scored 19 runs 2 days ago against the Orioles, and they've scored 2 runs over the last 2 games against the same team. That doesn't make any sense. Please fix that. The Red Sox couldn't string more than 2 wins together and dropped the final 2 games to the Orioles. They went 5-5 over the last 10 games in Boston, produced only 2 runs in the last 2 losses to Baltimore. Again, unacceptable, Red Sox. That is terrible. We're going to hold you accountable for all of this because this is something that if we want to play super solid baseball, we have to change. And it's not going to happen. For some reason, it's not going to happen, and it pisses me off. And I'm sure it pisses you off. I don't know. If we have to fire Cora to get better, please do it. The guys need a voice that takes accountability. He hasn't really taken that much accountability for anything this season. So we need somebody that does that so we can play better. I don't know. That's just the way I see. If it takes firing Cora to play October baseball and play in the ALDS, even just the ALDS, then I'm fine. Fire him. But if he can turn it around, take accountability, coach the team actually well, then we'll have a different conversation. With the loss today and yesterday, the Red Sox now dropped to 3rd in the AL East, 6 games back from the Yankees, half a game back from the Rays. The Rays are 26-26. The Red Sox should be in 2nd place, but instead, the 18-win Orioles beat the Red Sox twice. So, if the Red Sox won both of those games, they'd be in 2nd place and they'd be less than 5 games back. Think about that for a second. They would be less than 5 games back if they won against the worst team in the AL. 2 games. That's it. That's all I asked for. 2 games, win, and you're fine. But that didn't happen, of course. Today's stats really solid. Jarren Duran, 5 at-bats, 4 hits. He's played out of his mind these last 10 games. Devers, 0 for 4, sorry. He's played fine over the last 10 games. He's the player of the month in May for the American League. So keep playing like that. Abreu, 0 for 4 today. That was garbage. Campbell, 0 for 4 today. Garbage. Narvaez, in my opinion, should be our all-time catcher, but he's not because Connor Wong sucks and is still on this team. So please get him off here. Rafael, 0 for 4 as well. We have to change that. Let's just see the ball better. I know that's hard for me to ask, and I'm not in the MLB, but let's see the ball better, please. And we're not doing that. The pitching today, Buehler obviously shoved, 2 earned. So the bullpen gave up 3. Buehler gave up 2. One of those runs by Zach Kelly wasn't earned because it was a Little League home run because the Red Sox, when I say the Red Sox, I think Rafaela threw the ball in. I'm really meaning Rafaela couldn't hit his damn cutoff. So that has to be better as well. Walker Buehler, again, shoved today. I'm thrilled that this guy's on my team. Just some of his stats this year. He's pitched in 7 games. He did get ejected in one of them. He was injured for a while. He's only given up 5 homers. Not bad. 33 strikeouts is really good. 32 hits. Hits per 9 is 8. That's not bad. His ERA is 4. I can see that going down. No worries about that at all. Another guy who has really shown out this 10-game homestand is Jarren Duran. So I love this guy. I love that he's on our team. He did say, personally, I feel terrible because I just want to do more for the team. That's one thing that makes me worse sometimes. I don't blame Jarren for saying that at all. Again, he went 4 for 5 today. He's played really solid. He's made some good plays this year. He has 3 homers this year. He's batting 270 something, 59 hits, 220 at bats, 14 walks. 12 stolen bases, so it's fine, Jarren. We all trust you. Another guy who has played super solid in the month of May, obviously, Rafael Devers, 12 homers on the year, 58 hits, 194 at-bats, 1 stolen base, which is insane, 56 strikeouts. If you were to tell me at the beginning of the year that Rafael Devers was going to be the MLB player of the month in May, I would have told you were crazy. So in that homestand, we did, unfortunately, lose Alex Bregman to an injury. I feel terrible. I did make a video on that yesterday. Please go check that out. Houston made a video about Marcell getting called up and how amazing that's going to be for the Red Sox in the future. So just be excited for all of that with Meyer. And obviously wishing Bregman a speedy recovery. But he'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Basically, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're part of that 78.4% that is not subscribed. Remember to do so. Let me know what you guys think of that homestand, how disappointing it was with the Red Sox. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. Go Sox.